hot and cold waves, to stomach upsets, body aches, and tiredness. But what about the effects of stress on our most precious asset, our brain? The brain influences almost everything, how we think, feel, and move. So it's important to know what happens to the brain when we experience stress. It plays a key role in our well-being, since any effect on the brain has an effect on the body. For this reason, people often say the key to a healthy body is a healthy mind. So, how about a crash course in what happens to the brain under stress and how we can deal with it? Under stress, a physical response is triggered which directly affects the brain in ways that impede our ability to focus or concentrate. It also limits our ability to connect with friends, colleagues, and staff, and weakens our relationships. You might remember from high school biology that brain cells use chemicals called neurotransmitters to communicate. Under stress, a hormone called cortisol is released, which hinders the functioning of neurotransmitters, making it harder for brain cells to talk to each other. This makes it difficult to think clearly, and is the reason why we get confused in a crisis or stressful situation. Furthermore, cortisol causes a chemical reaction in the brain that directly kills brain cells, which is counter to our achieving peak performance. Cortisol also triggers the fight or flight response, which redirects blood glucose or energy away from the brain to our muscles, so we can fight or flee. This can save lives if we find ourselves running from danger. But in daily life, when stressed, this response creates an energy crisis in the brain, compromising our ability to learn new things. Fortunately, these effects can be reversed when stress is reduced. Knowing how stress affects the brain, one would think the solution to calming the mind would be a matter of exerting greater mental force. Unfortunately, the mind has a terrible time of telling itself what to do. For example, trying to tell your mind to sleep usually leads to little or no sleep at all. This is because the mind creates even more frustrated thoughts when it realizes that it can't obey its own instructions. Studies conducted at Harvard University showed that attempting to will our minds to do something, like relaxing, just doesn't seem to work. A solution to effectively managing stress and calming the mind can be found in a more tangible tool: breathing. This is because there is a direct link between breathing and emotion. In a recent study, people were shown a series of clips that induced anger, sadness, and happiness. They noticed that each emotion was associated with a distinct breathing pattern. They went even further to show that having people simply breathe in these distinct emotional patterns without any clips induced the same emotions, demonstrating that we can influence our emotions via our breath. Every emotion we experience has a corresponding rhythm in our breath. So, rather than allowing our emotions to change our breath, through breathing, we can transform our emotional state. The Sudarshan Kriya breathing techniques, or SKY, have been shown to significantly reduce levels of the stress hormone cortisol. Numerous published studies have shown SKY to be an effective stress management tool. Published research from Sweden shows that SKY significantly reduces the anxiety and depression we face under the demands of everyday living and increases our optimism and well-being. What's more, other studies have shown that SKY is as effective as standard antidepressive drug therapy, without the side effects and drain on the wallet. In addition to removing the destructive effects of stress on our brains and our bodies, SKY can increase our ability to excel. Meditative techniques have been found to enhance brain functioning, and SKY has been shown in research to increase the brain's production of beta waves, which are responsible for heightened alertness and focus. With each independent research study from hospitals and institutions worldwide, findings indicate that SKY is a potent breathing program that significantly reduces levels of stress and can improve our ability to focus, solve problems, and understand complex issues. Aside from additional physical benefits like lowering blood pressure, boosting the immune function, and relieving anxiety, daily practice enhances well-being and positive emotions like happiness, empathy, and compassion, and can increase connectedness to others. In fact, prolactin, a well-being hormone, is shown to significantly increase from the very first session of SKY practice. And it is well known that emotional well-being is directly related to productivity, concentration, learning ability, and success. With this in mind, the benefits of practicing SKY every day to any organization, team, or family are obvious, and results grow over time. In today's world, with almost all of us under increasing pressures on many fronts, we can create a special advantage by engaging in the daily practice of sky for our mind, body, and everyone around us.
Hello everyone, good evening, greetings to all. So, I welcome everyone for today's meditation session. So, we'll start with some gentle body rotations. So, let's start swaying your body left and right. Little bit of movement all the day sitting and working on our laptop. Let's keep swaying our body left and right. And then come to the center Let's shake our hands. Shake, shake, shake. Let's remove all the restlessness of the day. Shake it nicely. And relax. Let's roll our eyes. It's very important. Most of our most of our time is spent in looking at smartphone devices. So let's give a little relaxation to our eyes. So let's start rolling in the clockwise direction. See, are you feeling a strain when you are rotating it? Maybe at some point in the rotation. And let's rotate it in other direction, anti-clockwise. And relax. Let's sit comfortably. If you want to rest your back, you want to use a pillow cushion, you may do so. Let's place our palm onto our knees, open to the sky. We'll start by fixing our gaze at 30-degree angle, which is at a distance of 1 to 1.5 feet from your body. So do not look at me. Let's look at. So your head is straight and your gaze is fixed at 30 degree. Now observe your breath. Observe the temperature of your breath. Your gaze is fixed. Observe your body. Relax your whole body. You will notice that the moment your gaze is fixed, your body is still. And your breath is becoming softer. Keep your attention on your breath and on your body, but your gaze is fixed. And now very slowly you may close your eyes. Take a normal deep breath in and let go. One more deep breath in and let go. Slowly, without much effort, let's take our attention into our solar plexus region. We have a solar plexus 1 to 2 inches above our navel point. This is the center of our body. Let's keep our attention in the solar plexus region. a gentle attention over there. Your mind is slowly penetrating through different layers of your stomach, becoming aware of each cell and slowly going inside in the region, in the center. We will chant Om 3 times here. Breathe in for chanting Om. Let the vibration or sensation be resonated throughout your body. Keep your attention still there. If you're getting any thoughts, do not resist them. Let them come. Accept all your thoughts. Breathe in and let go. Breathe in and slowly take your attention in the throat region. And breathe out and take your attention back to the solar plexus region. Let us continue for a few times. You're breathing in and taking your attention to the throat region and breathing out back to the solar plexus. Breathe in and now keep your attention in your throat region. In the center of the throat region, where bundle of pipes are passing in. and let go. Now relax. Breathe in and breathe out. Drop all your efforts. Let your mind be dissolved and keep on expanding. Drop everything. Your mind is subtler than body, and it is slowly expanding and just dissolving within you. Relax. You are peace. You are joy. Keep on relaxing more and more. You are simply relaxing, doing nothing, reposing in yourself. Your breath has become feeble. Breathe in and let go. Breathe in again and let go. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now imagine your rear part of the head is smiling. Let the smile percolate throughout your body to the top of your head, front of your head, your whole body, the chest, arms, legs, back, your whole body is smiling. Take a deep breath in and let go. One more deep breath in and let go. And slowly becoming aware of your body and surroundings. Very gently, you may open your eyes. So, I hope you enjoyed today's session. And in the starting of the session today, you must have watched a video which is on the science of breath. As I mentioned before in my previous sessions, the breath really helps you to take your mind back to the state, because it's one of the easiest tool to handle the mind. And once you know few techniques like pranayam, it really makes an atmosphere, or it makes your body ready to dive into the meditation. All the restlessness and the thoughts, sometimes people say they are getting many thoughts. So here it is, the Sudarshan Kriya, the learning of the Sudarshan Kriya through a workshop, it will really help you to settle down your whole mind, and you can improve your mental health, physical health, and the emotional health. So I'm taking a tomorrow intro talk on Mind Matter session. I'll be displaying the flyer over here again, so do register for it. It's a free event, and I'll take you through some of the techniques, and we will explore some different various aspects of your mind. With that, I'll sign off for today's session. We'll see you next time. Thank you for being with me. Bye.